First down will be 31 for the Bobcats.
Good?
Yep.
All right. Rag's right there if you need it on the table or by my phone.
All right, well, we welcome everyone back in. Major rainstorm just pushed through here this evening, and looks like the rain has stopped. Brendan?
Yeah, it stopped a few minutes ago. It looks like we just kind of have some minor winds right here just flowing through.
We had a major sail that pushed through. 24 seconds remaining before halftime. I do apologize about that, but what can you do?
Let's see if they can just try to get in field goal range right here.
Taking a shot for the end zone, and he's got a man! Touchdown, Bobcats! And the Bobcats stun them right before half.
The big play we've been waiting on all night.
What a throw, what a catch. Number 22 there on the reception.
Taylor Landry.
Taylor Landry.
The junior.
And the Bobcats strike first, and they do it right before halftime. And if anybody's asking what you missed while we were off the air, not much of nothing besides a lot of rain.
Yep, a lot of rain and a few runs.
We couldn't have came back in a better time.
Oh, we came back at the perfect time.
Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. That touchdown tonight brought to you by Team Louisiana Baseball. Your new score here from Robert J. Segura Stadium. And your Bayou Garage Door scoreboard tonight, we'll zoom in on it. Erath 7, Kaplan 0. 10 seconds remaining before halftime. Appreciate everyone bearing with us and coming right back to the second stream. We'll get everything fixed at halftime, right, guys?
Oh, yeah. Hey, is 16 and 22, are they related? They're not, because they both had the last name Landry. I didn't know if they were cousins, brothers, anything like that.
Right now with 10 seconds, knowing that you get the ball to start the second half, they just went 2 for 1 right there.
Oh, yeah. That was a big-time score.
You want to be careful here where you don't give them momentum right back.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch out for the onside.
No, you got to watch out for the kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that too. Wouldn't be a bad idea just to squib it.
Yeah. The quarterback is your kicker. And he will squib kick it. And they let it roll free. Let's see if he can get a big-time return here. And it's great kick coverage here.
We got a down Bobcat on the other side of the field, Jordy.
And we got an injured Bobcat down.
It looks like he's in some pain. He's already thrown his helmet off.
Prayers are with the young man at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll step away. 5 seconds to play before halftime. You're watching Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights. He's going to get up and walk off on his own power. Great sign to see there. Five seconds here. See if you can bust one. If not, go into halftime. Make your adjustments. And
Yeah.
at that point, you go back to that touchdown pass. You're Kaplan. You cannot let anybody get behind you that late in the half.
Yep. That's the one thing as a defensive back, your coach is always going to tell you, don't let anything get behind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the second quarter. Yes, we apologize. 2 streams, so you'll get to go back and watch a quarter and a half on the first stream, and then you'll get to watch the end of the second, third, fourth on this one. So we'll go and give our first half thoughts at this time. I know the weather and the ending of the stream has really killed the momentum and killed our emotions of the game, but it can pick back up in the second half.
Oh, yeah. With 2 teams like this, I mean, you got the explosiveness of Erath, and you've got just the physicality and the toughness of Kaplan, man. It really was a great first half. I know we didn't see a lot of points like we really expected to, but we saw a defensive slugfest, and we saw a lot of guys making plays. We saw some drives that went a little bit, and then defense, again, showing their muscle, flexing a little bit. So it was a great first half. I'm excited to see if Kaplan can finally get in a roll on offense and really get some drives going.
Yeah. Erath scored right there before halftime. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Quarterback threw a pretty ball, and receiver got behind the DB.
Yep.
And Erath will get the ball to start the second half, correct?
Yes, sir. Kaplan got the ball first.
So we'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. We'll look at some of our sponsors at this time. Thank you for bearing with us. And thank you for all of our sponsors for this evening. Two Pots, award-winning cooking team that loves supporting Kaplan Athletics. They want to say good luck to the Kaplan Pirates tonight and the rest of the season. Team Louisiana Baseball, founded in 2010 in Erath. Team Louisiana Baseball fields teams from ages 7 to 18. They currently have youth programs in Erath, Shreveport, West Monroe, Alexandria, Lake Charles, and Hammond. They continue to provide an avenue to help young men excel both on and off the field. Team Louisiana has also helped over 500 kids in the state of Louisiana pursue their dreams of playing college baseball with their high school program. Call them today at 337-937-4360 to be a part of their family. Team Louisiana Softball, founded in the fall of 2022. Team Louisiana Softball is looking to provide an avenue to help young ladies excel both on the field and off. They look forward to bringing a great brand of softball to you. For fast and friendly service, see Morvant Title and Notary. For all of your auto title needs, driver license, insurance cancellation, reinstatements, and notary work. 2 locations to serve you, 306 East Veterans Memorial in Kaplan and 2807 Colley Saloon Road in Lafayette, Louisiana. Give them a call at 337-643-6433 or 337-443-9900. Quality Sports Authority, located in Erath, is your premier recreational facility in Vermilion Parish, with access to 13 baseball and softball fields as well as 15,000 square feet indoor facilities. QSA offers recreational baseball, softball, flag football, and basketball. QSA also serves as a host to several baseball, softball, and basketball tournaments. Call them today at 337-937-4360 to get your child registered in their programs. Quality Sports Authority, where we continue to prepare young athletes for the highest level in both life and sports. Bayou Garage Doors, your Vermilion Parish garage door specialist, residential and commercial sales, service or repair. They do it all. Give them a call at 337-207-4063. Ask for owner Jason Broussard, or shoot them an email at bayousamestores@yahoo.com. Over 14 years in the business. Call us up and buy you some. The Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They are open for lunch Sunday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and also serving dinner Tuesday through Saturday 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. They are also now serving cold draft beer. So make reservations or take it to go. They're also offering catering. Give them a call at 337-948-0049 or give them an email at crawfishhouseandgrill@yahoo.com. Complete Turf Care has proudly been serving Louisiana since 2003. They are fully insured and licensed by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and the State of Louisiana Licensing Board for contractors. They work closely with experts in the industry to help solve any problems that may occur in your turf. And they take pride in ensuring that your athletic field is the envy of all who visit your facility. Give owner Nick Semino a call today at 337-230-6427. Athletic field renovations, turf maintenance, irrigation, landscaping, and so much more. Tell them UTL sent you on by. Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Bork's Supermarket and Specialty Meats has been a Cajun tradition for over 70 years. Hot boudin, hot cracklings, plate lunches, and home of the original jalapeno sausage cheese bread. 2 locations at 581 Saison Avenue in Port Barre, Louisiana. Or try the Lafayette location at 3211 Johnson Street. They offer catering for wedding receptions, banquet parties, and company functions. The best Sunday barbecue around. They open 7 days a week in Port Barre, Tuesday through Sunday in Lafayette, Louisiana. Are you ready to take your school's fundraising game to the next level? Fundraising University, America's leading fundraising company for high school sports, is here to help. They raise more money in less time. With the least amount of interference in your program, their 7 to 10 day fundraisers, proven fundraising system, and unbeatable service led by expert fundraising coaches ensure your success. See why teams across the state are switching to Fundraising University. Visit fundraisingu.net today and get started. Give Mr. Stuart Miller a call at 318-278-9344 or shoot him an email at smiller@fundraisingu.net. The Pizza Shack was founded by Louisiana's own Tony and Elaine Puriette in 1988, and they have been independently owned at the same location for over 25 years. They are proud to be the only independently owned pizzeria in Opelousas, Louisiana. They are happy to serve the customers and the community with not only a friendly service, but also a family dining atmosphere. Come discover the most well-known secret in Opelousas, where they have daily specials and absolutely the coldest beer in town. 1242 Edith Street. Give them a call at 337-948-4838. Call Alex Botno with Bird's Eye Insurance. He can assist you with all your insurance needs like auto, home, business, and life insurance. Give him a shout today at 337-308-1230 and let him know UTL sent you on by. He wants to say good luck to the Northwest Raiders this upcoming season. Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is a seafood business located in Krotz Springs, Louisiana. They offer a variety of fresh seafood products, including crab, fish, oysters, and more. With a focus on retail and wholesale sales, Atchafalaya Basin Seafood is dedicated to providing high-quality seafood to their customers. Their commitment to excellence and their wide range of seafood options make them a go-to destination for seafood lovers in the area. Live crawfish for sale when in season. Give owner and the mayor of Krotz Springs, Mr. Carol Snyder, a call at 337-566-8957. Big Zig Photography is a business focused on capturing those fast memories that will last a lifetime. As once coach, Big Zig is dedicated on giving you his best for you to have those lasting memories. You can reach him on all of his social media platforms. Shoot him an email at bigzigsgraphics@gmail.com. Visit his website at bigzigphotography.com or give him a call at 318-381-3592. UTL Player of the Game sponsor, Whips Prints, Custom Apparel, and Substrate Designs. Owner Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Crowley, Louisiana, with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Tell Whip Under the Lights sent you on by.
Gary Swallows Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial arts family. Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock, teaching life skills and personal development, one student at a time.
DeVille's Racing Stables. Owners, Carl DeVille, Chassis DeVille Pormier, and Kyle DeVille. Visit their website or follow them on all of their social media platforms. Breaking, training, boarding thoroughbred race horses, Grade 1 winner, and multiple Grade 1 placings based out of Opelousas, Louisiana. It's been a career year in earnings for Chassis DeVille Pormier. It's the second time in her career she has surpassed $1 million in earnings. Free like a girl, coming off of a big win and all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at halftime. Broadcast booth tonight, sponsored by Team Louisiana Softball, and we're back in the broadcast booth and trying to stay protected from the rain that just came out of nowhere, boys. But we'll go to halftime stats at this time.
Starting with the home team, Erath, we have 98 passing yards at halftime with 87 rushing yards, which is a good complimentary football right there, with one turnover being that first drive interception. The biggest key right here is third down conversions. Erath is 3 of 5 for right now, which is critical to the rest of this game. Going over to Kaplan. Kaplan has 69 rushing yards and 2 passing yards. And this Erath defense has only allowed 3 first downs this whole first half. If Erath continues with this, they ain't control the game, but it's a long second half.
Thank you for those stats, my friend. Let's go and give you some scores from around the state of Louisiana. Right now, St. Ed's leads Bolton 40-0. Ascension Episcopal leads Westminster of Lafayette 42-0. Covington Christian leads Centerville 22-8. Opelousas Catholic leads Birchman's 41-0. Central Catholic leads Jeanerette 19-8.
That's a big time score.
Vermilion Catholic leads Gaydon 49-0. Welsh leads Lake Arthur 10-7.
Big rivalry right there.
Evangel leads LCA 21-7.
Ooh.
Laurelville leads Franklin 14-0. Lafayette Renaissance leads Notre Dame 27-20. Kinder leads Port Barry 25-6. Quincy leads Rose Pond 28-0. Avoyelles leads Oakdale 14-6. Westlake leads South Beauregard 12-6.
Dang, that one's close.
Buckeye leads Marksville 14-0.
Whoa. What is that thrower wrench and everything?
Ville Platte leads Pine Prairie 36-0. Bunkie leads Vidalia 42-0. Jennings leads St. Louis 28-3. Beauchamp leads Acadiana Renaissance 28-8.
Enoch Brogy.
Northwood Shreveport leads Minden 14-7. Plaquemine Estruma. Plaquemine leads Estruma 22-8. St. Thomas More leads Turlings Catholic 27-10. Oof.
Oof.
North Vermilion leads Rain 10-6.
Coach Moy.
Leesville leads Eunice 12-7. Kinder leads Port Barry 44-6. That's correction at halftime.
Ooh.
Northside leads Westgate 13-6. Washington Marion leads the Ritter 22-20.
Whoa, that's a shock right there.
Cecilia leads Livonia 30-0. Archbishop Shaw leads Belle Chase 12-0. Opelousas leads Brobridge 28-0. Neville leads West Monroe 20-7. Mandeville, St. Paul's tied at 7.
That's one y'all talked about the other night, Jordan.
St. Aug leads Holy Cross 12-7. Airline leads Bird 21-0. That's Holly's Lock of the Week.
Yep.
Rummel leads Jesuit 28-0. That's a bad pick by me.
Oh, yeah.
Acadiana leads Sam Houston 32-7. Destrehan, Hanville tied at 10.
That's turning out to be a good one.
Vangel leads LCA 21-14. I was the only one that picked LCA this week, boys.
Yeah, they're making a comeback now.
Walker leads Denham Springs 14-0. Karen Crow leads Southside 14-8. Thibodaux leads Terrebonne 17-13. Karen Crow leads Southside 14-8. Barb leads Sulphur 21-6. Edna Carr leads John Curtis 28-7. Alexandria leads Washita Parish 35-12. Lafayette leads New Iberia 28-7. Central Baton Rouge leads Zachary 7-0. And that is a look at scores from around the state of Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, or if you're tuning in from the other stream, once again, we apologize. But we're asking you to hit the like, hit the share, tag a buddy, tag a friend that may be still looking at the other stream right now, trying to figure out why the game ain't playing. Tag them in the comments. Church Point leads Holy Savior Menor 21-0. Tag them in the comments. Let them know there is a second stream that we had to go to because the weather that came down. But we did have protection to save the rest of the equipment. And I look down and say, tag somebody and let them know that we're on the other stream and there's 500 people in here.
That's
so I think they found their way.
I think that's
back to the next stream.
Because when it ended earlier, it was about 4:50, and
we were still talking like the game was on
yeah,
air.
we were for about 5-10 minutes. We're sitting here thinking that we're live
until somebody messaged us saying, "Hey, the game ain't on."
And then I told you when it was when you got it back up, I said, Jordy, it's already almost full again. It's brought back to where it was before.
Yep. I feel very unprofessional in that manner, so I do apologize. A lot of people were relying on this stream this evening and feel like we let some people down, but we're back here to give them a great second half.
Nah, don't beat yourself up over it, man. You can't control yourself. You can't control the elements. It's just little stuff here and there that's really beyond our control. We're trying to put on a good show for everybody, for the entire state of Louisiana. Trying to keep stuff dry, keep our equipment nice and safe. That way everything runs properly, and we can give people a great show. So
yeah, because playoffs are looming, and you never know. We could very well be covering one or both of these teams in the playoffs.
I know personally, I wouldn't mind coming back here again for a playoff game with this kind of environment. Here come the Bobcat.
Kaplan Pirates have hit their sideline. Erath makes it to their sideline. We're moments away from the start of the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back and enjoy the second half with us.
And Erath does get the ball.
So if you missed the end of the first half, here's how it went. Kaplan punted the football, Brendan.
Yes.
Gave it to Erath. Erath had a little time on the clock. And the quarterback with a big-time throw. And you think about this, Brendan. Kaplan let them get behind the defensive backs. That can't happen late in the half.
They've really, the whole first half, they kept everything in front of them and just made the tackle. Didn't allow really many yards after the catch, but that one play, the receiver gets behind you, you give up 7, which is, like you said, really a 2-for-1, because here we are beginning of the second half, and guess who's getting the ball?
Yes.
The Erath Bobcats.
The Erath Bobcats wait around the 9-yard line, and Boot meets ball. We're underway here in the second half. Number 22, good to see him back on the field. He gets the football here. And he's running out of daylight, and good kick coverage there. And the Bobcats up by 7. We'll have it 1st and 10. And here comes Jack Landry.
Looks like the weather's really cleared up. Don't really see much rain around us. Just a light breeze. It feels pretty good.
What do you want to see from both sides here in the second half?
From Erath, I think I want to see a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit more stuff over the middle. It's been just a lot of small hitches here and there, and the one pass over the middle that they threw, they scored. So I'd like to see a little bit more pass just across the middle of the field for Erath.
1st and 10. They're going to start off throwing the football here. Taking a shot, got to step on him, and he underthrows the route, but an insane catch. That's how you come out to start the second half.
It's almost like he said, your wish is my demand.
It was a little underthrown, but the defensive back never got his head around.
It was a great job by Zero to adjust.
Adjusting to the football, for sure.
And we do not have his name because our roster was torn apart by
I got it right here.
You do?
That was Jonathan Goodrich on the reception.
I'm proud you could pronounce his last name, Jordan.
And they're going to drop back to pass again. This time he steps up in the pocket and he's going to run and slides down. And probably a smart decision there because he had 2 power defenders closing down on him.
Yeah, that's an experienced quarterback.
Don't take the big hit.
Yep. Looks like he had a little bit of a jawing back and forth between Landry and some defensive players from Kaplan right there. Looks like he wasn't too happy about being hit late after he slid. And that's one. Remember, Joe, that's one thing we saw last night. We saw some hot heads for a few minutes, and the refs had to come together. In big environments like this, you've got to control your emotions. Got to stay level-headed.
2nd down and 10, did not pick up anything, and they will hand the football off. Instead, a little RPO action, and the pass is complete. Number 22 becoming a reliable target here.
Looks like he may have got the wind knocked out of him coming off the field right there, 22. Yeah, walking on the sidelines with his hands over his head. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him.
10 minutes to play, 7-0 your score. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. And handoff to Hebert. And Hebert breaking tackles. Bulldozing his way forward to a Quality Services. Quality Sports Authority. 1st down. And a late penalty flag flies here.
It's like you could probably guess what this is going to be.
Unsportsmanlike conduct?
Probably more than likely. Came really late after the play. I would guess that's what it's going to be.
And it will be against the Bobcats, a costly penalty. The 1st down will stand. So it was after the play.
Yeah, I just said it a minute ago. When emotions start to get the best of you, that's when you start seeing penalties and you cost your team in situations like this. In big environments, you got to stay level-headed.
So the chains will move back. It's still going to be first down, but you lost about 15, 20 yards there.
Yeah, what turned into a good game for Mason Hebert is they're now behind. Waiting to get the spot right here to see how far we've got.
And the referee is saying move the chains back or move them over. They haven't come yet. Here they come. So 7-0, 9:39 to play. Third quarter. Erath, all they've done all year, Brendan, was find ways to win one-score games.
Oh, man, weekend.
Where are we at right now?
Oh, here we are again. 7-point ball game. They've done it every single week.
Besides homecoming.
Besides homecoming, yes, sir.
Kaplan, they've been putting on teams here. Taking a shot, got a man open.
Yes,
and the pass is complete. Number 22 there on the reception.
Teelan Landry.
Taylon Landry making a big impact here in the second half. Chains will move. Quality Sports Authority. First down.
And that's the guy who had the touchdown in the first half.
We're about 2 yards shy of the red zone, so get that red zone ready, Mr. Christian Nugent. First and 10, Bobcats on the move. Got a 7-point lead. Penalty flag flies. This one either going to be someone lined up in the neutral zone or an illegal formation.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's see what the call is here. And they're going to wave the flag off. So with waving the flag off, we did indeed move into the Morvant title and notary red zone tonight. When we get to the start of the fourth quarter, we'll look at all of our game day sponsors tonight. Make sure we show them a lot of love.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate the support they're showing us this week with this big-time matchup. It helps keeps us going.
It helps keep us putting tents up to protect the equipment.
Yep.
Little RPO here, fires to the sideline to Landry. Little Landry to Landry connection, right?
Yep. They're in sync this drive. They are.
PA announcer must have heard me. Little Landry to Landry. Chains will move. Quality Sports Authority first down, and we are inside the 10. It is first and goal from the 9. 8:39 to play. Bobcats coming out of halftime, working on a 4-minute drive here and threatening to go up 2 scores. Brendan?
Haven't seen many runs this drive. It's been a lot of pass.
Here's your run here, and they give it to
Mason Hebert.
Mason Hebert, and those legs are still churning, and they rally into the football. And good thing they got 4 white jerseys there, because if not, he was gonna power his way into the end zone.
Yeah, you can't tackle him with just one man. You've got to have all 11 to the football, and you've got to wrap him up and let your defense swarm.
Bobcat play second and goal about the 6-yard line.
Second and goal from the 6-yard line. Remember earlier, they did not take the points.
They did not.
Will they decide to do it if it comes down to this situation here? Hand off to Hebert. Being patient. Falls forward. Ball came out last second, but they're going to say his knee was down.
I believe it was down. That's a good call.
And it will be third and goal. Let's see where they spot the football. From the 3-yard line.
3-yard line, yes,
so
sir.
similar situation here, Alex. We saw it earlier in this game, and now we're back to where we was, and last time they stuffed the run and then they came play action on 4th down.
Yep.
What are you expecting here?
If they don't get the touchdown on this 3rd down, then I would absolutely go for it on the 4th down. Maybe run a little different pass play, but if they stuff in the run, you got to go to a pass eventually.
3rd and goal from the 3. They go under center. Here comes the blitz. Fullback dive, and he falls down at the 1-yard line. So decision time again. Here we go.
What do you think, Jordy? 4-down territory?
Because it's at the 1, I say go for it.
I say go
Quarterback,
for it too.
a little quarterback sneak here is what I'm calling.
Kaplan saying is winning the trenches.
Fourth
See if
and
they can
one.
get a stop right here.
And they go fullback dive. He dives into the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bobcats. And what a drive. And it's capped off by a Mason Hebert 1-yard touchdown. And what a drive coming out of halftime.
Huge drive, man. Started with Jack Landry, get him in a rhythm, really get the pass going to open up the box, and then you come back and finish it with a physical back in Mason Hebert. Great job by Erath. Can't ask for a better start to the second half than they did. And look how much time they ate off that clock, almost 6 minutes.
6, and we got whistles here. Offense might come back on the field.
Offsides.
Offsides on
Let's
the
see
defense.
if they go for 2.
See if the offense is going to come back on the field here. And they're going to just kick it here. When you got a weapon in the special teams,
you take it.
You take the point.
It looks like the Z-Rat guys are waiting to get the call, see if they are going to kick it and they're going to run a fake.
And here we go for the extra point. 22 will hold. And we got movement. So an ugly sequence here.
False start this time.
Penalty on the Pirates last play, penalty on the Bobcats this play. Gonna back up this extra point a little bit farther. See if you can get the kicker for me.
I believe it's 33, Jordy.
Eli Felipe is your kicker here for the extra point.
Man, your name pronunciations have improved since last night.
It might not be Felipe, but we're gonna go with it. Snap, hold, kick is up, and he boomed it. Watch out, cheerleaders. Walking on the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, that touchdown, that was a 1-yard punched in touchdown by Mason Hebert, and that touchdown tonight was brought to you by Team Louisiana Baseball. And ladies and gentlemen, we go to our scoreboard sponsor at this time, the Bayou Garage Doors scoreboard sponsor. We check on the new score here from Robert J. Segura. And your new score tonight, sponsored by Bayou Garage Doors, it is Erath 14, Kaplan 0. What a drive to start this second half.
It was huge, man. Jack Landry had a great drive. I don't know if he had an incomplete pass on a drive. He may have been like 5 for 5, 6 for 6, and Mason Hebert finished it off with help from that big physical offensive line. Let's see if that momentum can shift over to that defense and see if they can get a 3-and-out against this physical Kaplan offense.
Boot meets ball, 14-0, and he booms it deep. Let's see if it gets in the end zone, and it does. So we are live from Erath High School for the very first time. We want to thank the administration, head football coach here for the opportunity. We are in our makeshift broadcast booth this evening. So broadcast booth sponsor tonight is Team Louisiana Softball. Can't do it without those guys. Thank y'all very, very much. 6:45 to play here. If I told you Erath was winning the time of possession through 3 quarters, you'd have called me crazy.
I would have called you crazy. You're exactly right.
1st and 10. They're going to start off with a run, and Beer's going to get the carry. And Erath is basically telling you, you're going to have to beat us throwing the football tonight.
Yep, we knew what this Erath offense could do, but we were questioning whether this Erath defense could step up and be physical enough to stop this Kaplan wing T offense. And so far, through 2.5 quarters, they have.
They've answered the questions, but you remember, Kaplan, at any moment, they can break one.
They can. Those backs they have in the backfield can run. Oh.
And they go play action here. 10 looks, fires a pass, looking for Petrie, and Petrie just out of his reach. Not a bad ball, just take a little bit off of it.
looked like it was off his fingertips. He just out of his reach.
You like the call there on 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7?
I think they really haven't.
They're getting away from what got them here.
Yeah, you're right. They haven't really had anything else open up for them so far tonight on offense. I think I may have tried to get a little bit more reasonable and then maybe hit them on play action on third more reasonable down.
15 goes in motion. They will go play action again. Under pressure, dumps it off to Petrie, and Petrie brings it in this time, and he will have a Quality Sports Authority first down, and the chains will move.
Good job by Petrie and good job by the quarterback. Coming right back, hitting the connection that time and extending his drive.
First and 10, 31-yard line, 5:56 on the game clock. Waiting on a snap. Landry goes in motion. They give it to Beard, and Beard squirts forward for a pickup of 4.
That's what Kaplan wants right there. They want about 4 on first down, making a very easy, manageable 2nd and 3rd down.
Lafayette Renaissance and Notre Dame's in a classic, 27-27 right now.
Man.
Handoff to number 24, and he is blown up. No gain there. A big 55 flexes. Flexes the 2nd time. He said, call my number, Mr. Jordan Taylor, and I'll give it to you. Caden Viator. Third down and 5 for the Pirates from the 36-yard line. Here comes the blitz.
Tried to catch him sleeping right there.
Looks to the sideline, checking the play at the line of scrimmage, waiting on a snap. There it is. Play action.
There it is.
Looks, fires, and a dangerous pass, a diving effort.
What an effort by 7.
And number 7 almost with the INT.
You probably have to get it from your phone, Jody. I think that part of the roster, I think, ripped off earlier in the rain. But what an effort by 7.
That was Landon Lemaire. And the punting unit will have to come out. You're down by 14 right now, and you have to send the punting unit out. It's been a lot of frustration on the other sideline this evening.
Yeah, this Kaplan offense, you know,
They're
is
out of
frustrated.
sync right now.
You know they're frustrated because they're used to these long extended drives, eating clock up, and Erath has had that number all night long, and they have prevented
Low line
those long
drive
drives.
kick. And it will take a friendly roll. And Kaplan will down it or close to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. And Bobcats, right now, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But if you go and march the field here and go 70+ and go up 3 scores, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, they're right now, Kaplan's already uncomfortable because you run a wing T offense and you're down 14. They're already uncomfortable and they have to throw the ball more than they want to. You go down and march 70 yards down the field and go up 21.
And if I'm Erath right now, I'm smelling blood.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going for a shot play on one of these next couple plays.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking a shot downfield. Let's see if I'm correct.
Oh, yeah. Landry was fed that whole first drive. And if I had to guess, they're probably going to keep feeding him right here.
He's at the top of your screen. And they will go a little dump off into the flats to number 12. And that's a good way to start this drive. Picks up 11 yards. Quality Sports Authority first down, and the chains will move. So a good way to get some guys out of the box. Chains move, 1st and 10 Bobcats. Ball lies at the 38-yard line. Two receivers set up shop. They run a little out route here, and one of the few times 22 couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, that's one that Taylor Landry's going to want back. Hit him right in his hands. Would have picked up about 8.
2nd and 10. 3:36 to play here. 3rd quarter, 14-0 your score. If you found your way over from the first stream, we do apologize, but welcome to stream number 2. Second and 10, 12 shifts over to the left side.
3 by 1.
You're going to get a handoff here. Spins off the first tackle is Bork. And Bork goes for a pickup of 3. Correction, call it 4.
It's a good open field tackle. That could have been a big explosive play for Erath. You tackle in space, you make it 3rd and 5. Now it's just about getting this Erath offense off the field, giving your offense a chance.
Score is at the bottom of the screen. Third down and 6. Can Kaplan get a stop? Go shotgun, a little play action here. Correction, a little shotgun action here. Dumps it off to number 12. And going to be short of the marker here.
That's another great open field tackle.
I think you punted here.
Oh, I agree.
I think you're up 2 scores here. You make Kaplan have to drive the field on you.
Yep.
That was Luke on the reception.
Give me a look at it. Let me see.
E-T-I-E.
Edie.
That was Luke Edie on the reception.
ETA? ETA? Okay. Excuse me.
Back deep for the Pirates is number 8, Cloyd Terrio.
I think punting is definitely the right call because you don't want to put a wing T offense on the short side of the field already.
Trying to flip the field here, and probably should have fair caught that one. He lost about 10 yards.
Yeah.
And every yard's going to matter, down by 2 scores.
I think he saw 7 in his face and kind of panicked and said, I'll just get out the way.
So with 1:58 to play, 3rd quarter, 14-0 your score. Pirates gotta get a big time drive and go cut into this lead before we get to halftime.
Oh yeah.
I mean, golly, before we get to the 4th quarter.
Yes, sir.
I'm all out of sync here.
Between the 2-hour drive you had home and the
monsoon that came in the 1st quarter.
And the weather we caught yesterday, the 2-hour drive home last night, and then the weather we caught and the craziness tonight.
Wyatt Abear waits in the backfield with David. Fakes the handoff to Abear, and that one almost picked off.
Big time turnover.
Number 10 jumped that route. Torian Alfred, he had pick 6 on his mind.
Oh, he did.
That's almost picked off by Alfred. 2nd and 10.
And if he picks that off, it was pick 6. There was nothing but green grass in front of him and nobody in between.
Every time they go play action, they're rolling out to their right. They have not dropped back and try to see what's open in the middle of the field.
Nope. It's always been a flat and a little bit of drag from the tight end.
2nd down and 10. And here comes a little misdirection here. And he's 1 block away from taking that one to the house. Landry, I'm surprised he hasn't got as much carries tonight that I expected him to get.
He hasn't. The Erath's defense has just been so good at stopping 24 that they've clogged everything, man. They really have not gotten anything going on offense tonight.
3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down. You got to get a 1st down. 15, Landry goes in motion. Fakes it to the fullback. Got Landry wide open, and Landry will turn the burners on, crosses the first down marker, and about the biggest first down of the game for the Pirates.
Yeah, I think that's probably the longest play of the Pirates as well for the night. Besides that play, they haven't really had anything explosive besides maybe a 10 to 12 yarder by 24. But besides that, that's the longest play they've had all night.
QSA first down, and the chains moving. Here come the Pirates. They're on the move, 1st and 10 from the 40. We've only had one timeout this evening, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have to cue in Abear. Oh, runs through it. Defender. Get off the tracks. My goodness. Whew. Wyatt Abear with a Quality Sports Authority first down. That's how you run the football, Brendan.
Yep, the Abear train was rolling that time, and he was on the track.
54 seconds. What I was getting at, they only had one timeout this evening. We got a timeout sponsor, so we got to show them some love at the end of this third quarter.
Yeah.
Chains move, 1st and 10, 47-yard line. Play action, and there's what I was talking about,
There
Brendan.
it is.
I just called for
My
it.
goodness.
There it is. Landry, touchdown Pirates. Drop back in the pocket, and look what happens. You don't need to roll out.
Nope.
Touchdown Pirates. My goodness. You needed to score before they got to the fourth quarter, and we got us a game going in the fourth.
The backers finally came up screaming so much, they just totally forgot about 15 running straight up the seam. Huge play.
Dalen Landry.
Huge drive for Kaplan.
Touchdown Pirates. My, oh my. And here comes the two-point conversion.
And you look at this Erath side, they are stunned right now.
They've been setting it up all game. Fakes the fullback dive. He's going to lower his shoulder, and he is short, no good. In Erath, they give up the big-time bust on defense, but they do get the critical two-point conversion stop. Ladies and gentlemen, that touchdown tonight sponsored by Team Louisiana Baseball. And ladies and gentlemen, your new score here from Robert J. Segura Stadium, and your scoreboard sponsor tonight, Bayou Garage Doors. It is now Erath 14, Kaplan 6, 26 seconds remaining before the end of the third quarter. Brendan, fourth quarter, it's looming, and we got us a one-score game.
We do. And guess what Erath has found a way to do all year? Win in the fourth quarter. Every single game except for homecoming.
It's going to come down to who wants it more, my friend. And here's a return here, taken in close to the 25. I'm going to mark him down. And I believe he is at the 25-yard line.
Now see if that momentum from Kaplan's offense can transfer over to this Kaplan defense and they can get another stop. Give their offense another chance.
Kaplan right now, you got to be feeling really good. You got some life in your sideline. Now your defense has to go get a stop.
And Kaplan took 6 minutes on that last drive. They got the ball with 6:45 left.
A couple of 6-minute drives there from both sides.
Each one possession in the third quarter. If you're Kaplan, that's what you've been waiting on all night. You can get this offense off the field and give your offense on the field. You feel comfortable in this going into this fourth quarter.
1st and 10 Bobcats. How would they respond? Going to start off with a pass, and they dump it off.
Oh!
And that one right there, out of the reach of number 0.
Looks like he threw a little bit behind him.
Was looking for Goodrich there, could not connect with him. 15 seconds remain, third quarter. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. handoff here. Trying to stretch the field, but sloppy conditions tonight. And Abear could not get his foot in the ground. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time.
Throw your fours up.
Throw your fours up in the stadium, throwing them up at home, throw them up offshore, throw them up if you're working right now. It is time for the fourth quarter here from Robert J. Segura. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 quarters have come and gone. Your score after 3 quarters, Erath 14, Kaplan 6. Stick with us, folks. This one is going to be a thriller, going to be a dandy, and one we're going to be talking about for the rest of the season, my friend.
Yes, we will. Add this to the list of close games that we always get when me and you call a game together.
And a 4-man broadcast this evening. Christian Nugent, thank you for being here. Brendan Laughlin, thank you for being here.
Always.
Alex Golden, thank you for being here. My name's Jordan Taylor. If this is your first time here, apologize for the first half with the weather that passed through, but these last couple quarters, it's been some fun. 3rd down and 7 when we start this 4th quarter. How about we talk about a sponsor at this time? Let's talk about 2 pots before we start this 4th quarter.
Yes.
2 pots, not many timeouts tonight, but we're going to show you a little love right there to start this 4th quarter. Big 3rd down to start this 4th quarter. Fake the handoff, throw it to number 22, makes a guy miss. Now he turns the burners on, and he picks up a Quality Sports Authority. 1st down. And we got an injured Kaplan Power down at the 23-yard line. And I think he's cramping, my friend.
Yep, looks like it. Right leg locking up on him.
As they look at the injured Pirate at this time, stick with us, folks. How about we give you scores from around the state? Got some good games going on, Brendan. Alex, you got any stats for us that's really sticking out to you? Nothing yet? We'll get it at the end of the game. Neville leads West Monroe 20-7. Destrehan leads Hahnville 17-10. Evangel leads LCA 28-21. Barb leads Sulphur 28-6. Edna Carr leads John Curtis 35-7. Acadiana leads Sam Houston 32-7. Southside leads Karen Crow 15-14.
Oh, that one's ended up being a good one.
Lafayette leads New Iberia 35-14. Central leads Zachary 7-0.
We'd also like to give a big shout out to the Erath Police Department and the
North Vermilion leads Rain 17-12, 4th quarter.
Oh.
Cecilia leads Livonia 37-0. Leesville leads Eunice 36-7.
Wow.
Westgate leads Northside 14-13. St. Thomas More leads Turlings 27-13. DeRidder leads Washington Marion 28-22. Number 13 for the Pirates. Gonna walk off on his own power, battling in some cramps here.
Good to see.
Beauchamp leads Acadiana Renaissance 43-8. Enoch might find him under an oak tree tonight.
No, you might.
Opelousas High leads Breaux Bridge 34-0. Got a final score for you. East St. John beats George Washington Carver 22-20.
Oh, I'd have loved to have been at that one.
1st and 10, Bobcats up by 8. Have it from the 40-yard line. And hand it off to the big bruiser. And he's not shying away from contact.
He never will. Not Mason Hebert.
Picked up 4 yards. Gonna bring you up 2nd and 6. More scores for you. St. Ed's leads Bolton 61-0.
Oh.
Iota leads Mammoth 22-0. Jennings leads St. Louis 42-3. St. James leads Patterson 14-0. Church Point leads Holy Savior Menor 21-0. Buckeye leads Marksville 28-6. Bonky leads Vidalia 48-6. Westlake leads South Beauregard 12-6. Ville Platte leads Pine Prairie 42-0. More scores after this play. And Abear this time.
Kaplan defense was ready for it
Kaplan
right there.
serves, ready for it. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 6. And we talked about Pirates getting a stop. Going to make this thing interesting.
Yeah, this is the biggest 3rd down of the game for them so far.
3rd and 6. If you can get a stop here, you force Erath to make a decision.
Yes, you do.
3rd and 7 for the Bobcats.
Lowerville leads Franklin 21-8. Avoyles leads Oakdale 22-14. Notre Dame leads Lafayette Renaissance 34-27. Kinder leads Port Barry 44-6. Welsh leads Lake Arthur 17-7. Looking for a quick pass. Finds his reliable target, Landry to Landry. And Landry to Landry is enough for a Quality Sports Authority 1st down.
That was a big time pickup for.
How is Landry getting so open on these quick routes? Are they giving him so much cushion, or what's going on here?
It's 10 or 15 yards, and if they're going to give them the cushions, they're just going to take the out route that they've been running all night and wait for them to adjust. If you're going to keep giving it,
keep throwing it.
Keep throwing it.
Dunham leads Episcopal 6-0 4th quarter.
Wow, what a game that is.
Evangel now 35-21 on LCA. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from the 49-yard line. And he's singing out. Can he get a block on the outside? He does, and he springs forward. There he goes, and a touchdown saving tackle, but not before a Quality Sports Authority 1st down. That was number 15 on the reception, Cameron Sorizes. Hey, what? Been impressed with both bands this evening. They've been putting on a great show.
We got a battle on the field, and we got a battle of the bands going on, too.
Catholic New Iberia leads West St. Mary 42-0. Got a final score. Vinton beats Eastbow 41-0. 1st and 10. Quarterback pull here. Might become a runner here, and he's running out of daylight. And he is taken down. A rally to the football there. Very impressive.
That was a good job by Kaplan's defense. Everybody just do your job, and everything falls into place. Instead of even getting back to the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2. All you got to do is stop the pass, something you haven't been able to do all night. Well, at least in the 2nd half, they have not been able to stop the Landry-to-Landry connection. You know it's coming.
He's going to be down here at the bottom of your screen.
Don't be surprised to see the out route, the 5 to 7 yard out.
2nd down and 12. Ascension Episcopal leads WCA of Lafayette 42-0.
Look.
And there it is again, and they gave it to him again. Landry to Landry for about 6 yards.
At some point, you've got to cheat up. You've got to challenge, at least if you're not going to challenge 0 or 15 on the top.
They just switched somebody on them.
You've got to challenge Landry.
And as soon as they switch somebody over here, Landry goes back to the top of the field.
Yep. Right now, you've got to challenge him with the line of scrimmage. You can't give that man.
Put your best defensive back on him.
Yep, you can't give him 5 to 7.
There you go. They're walking down on him now. Vermilion Catholic leads the gate on 56-0. 3rd and 8. Handoff to Abear, and Abear picks up close to the 1st down marker. We got a penalty flag on the field, so hold your spots. Let's see who is against. Might be a sideline warning here, or a legal crackback. See what the signal was. Legal blindside block. And I could be wrong here. Illegal formation is the call against the Bobcats, and this is a big-time penalty.
That's a drive killer right there.
That is a drive killer. But you know, 16 has made pass play after pass play this evening.
He has.
Can he do it one more time?
You know he can.
One more. Check this out. Gennerett's going to lose 2 in a row. Central Catholic has a 28-8 lead in the fourth quarter on Gennerett.
How crucial of a loss as that is for Gennerett.
They're going to fall out of that top 4 bye slot.
Yep. You lose that one, they probably more than likely fall out of the top 4, and somebody else is going to sneak in there.
Catholic Appointed has a 13-0 lead on Sacred Heart. Opelousas Catholic has a 48-6 lead on Birchman's. Final score, St. Ed's beats Bolton 61-0. Where's 22? Down here at the bottom,
Down
correct?
here at the bottom.
And he looks his way.
Look at the post.
And he's going to be, oh, this one might be grounding. And
Landry's on the ground.
And Landry is shaking up here. Coach Lotif asking for a penalty here. They're asking if there was a receiver in the area.
I believe 15 was in the area, running away, trying to get back up the field.
Referee on this sidelines saying there was a receiver in the area.
I believe it was 15. 22 was running a post across the middle of the field, wide open. He beat his defender.
And fourth down, offense stays on the field. So they must have not killed the play for a injury timeout, because 16 never came out the game just now.
Nope, I believe he popped right back up. This is the biggest play of the game so far for Kaplan. Don't let anything get behind you.
Fourth down, 16 surveying the field,
12,
under pressure, and still fighting for it. Gonna be brought down and sacked, and the Pirates defense get a stop. Number 70, he's fired up. Wyatt Bork, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got us a game. 7:07 to play. 8-point game, and guess who's got the ball?
Now we're seeing this Kaplan team come to life. The sideline, that side of the whole stadium is starting to erupt. The defense was lights out on that drive. They did everything they needed to do. Coverage was great. Your D-line put the pressure on Landry. Got a sack. You got midfield. You got 50 yards and 8 points away from tying this game up. Let's see what we get.
And they're going to get a free 5 yards. And Brendan, I got to go back to that fourth down decision, my man. Alex, you could be in agreement here probably. You got the lead. You're at the midway point in the fourth quarter.
With only 7 minutes
You got to
left.
try to down them inside the 10 and make them go the length of the field.
Yep, you do.
Just gave them 50 yards away from the end zone.
Yep. And with the way that Erath's punter has done all night, he probably gets that inside from the goal line, anywhere between the goal line and the 10.
They're going to go under center. No fullback in the game. 2 receivers split out wide to the left. Coach is screaming something from the sideline. He checks it at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 5, going to drop back to pass. Taking a shot, looking. Pass is incomplete. Boy, well, he threw that one in a dangerous spot.
That one was almost picked off. Very dangerous throw right there. Questionable
Looking
throw.
for Abear there. I don't think Erath's getting beat the rest of the night. Deep.
I don't believe so either. You get beat once, and it cost you. It made it an 8-point game. They're not going to let it happen again.
Second down and 5. Got a good one brewing here in Erath, Louisiana. And a handoff, and he falls forward. That was number 15.
That's the first down, Jordy. Change move. And you got to think right now, Kaplan is completely comfortable. 6 minutes.
Dalen Landry picks up a Quality Sports Authority first down. And you're right, 6:42 They're feeling really comfortable right now, but how crucial is holding on to the football?
Oh,
A late turnover here could be costly.
Yep, you've got to hold on to the ball right here.
Hebert gets the carry and surges forward for 4 yards.
You're telling your running backs, you make sure when contact is made, hold on to that football 2 hands. You know you're gonna get multiple bodies on you, and don't be surprised if they try to strip it from you. And look at this Kaplan offense. There's no hurry, there's no pressure. They're just simply running their offense, bread and butter.
Second down and 4, play action. Surveying the field, dumps it off to the tight end. And Petrie does have the reception, but he's knocked out of bounds for a pickup of 2.
Makes it a very manageable 3rd down. And this is a big time 3rd down for Erath. Under 6 minutes now.
It's 4 down territory the rest of the game.
It is for Kaplan, yes sir. Kaplan's got 3 timeouts.
How many timeouts we got remaining, Christian?
3.
Both teams got all 3. Both teams got all 3. Buckle in, folks. You're in for a good one the rest of the way. Quick toss out to Hebert, and he's brought down.
My goodness.
Oh, baby. Number 6, and he's fired up. Aiden Bork doing it on the offensive side of the ball. Now doing it on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
And it is 4th down and 9.
And if you're Erath, you know what's coming.
Can you stop it? Can you stop the play action
We're
here?
fixing to find out. Every play action for Kaplan has been a rollout to the right. You know it's coming. Be ready for it. You cannot give up a 1st down right here.
Can you get a stop? Can you get 9 yards?
Jordy, it is insanely loud in this stadium right now.
4th down, play action.
Look at the time.
Davies looking, fires it to the tight end, and it is incomplete. Oh, number 10. And you think this game means something to these players?
My goodness, man.
Turnover on downs. Torian Alfred with a pass breakup. And now you're Erath. My friend, you got an 8-point game. You got the ball. It is 1st and 10 from the 40. You start to work on this play clock.
Yep, you got 5 minutes even to put this game away. And the pass has worked for you.
You ain't passing the ball the rest of the
But right now, you do not pass the ball.
Now.
You run the ball and you milk this clock.
You know who you give the ball to here?
Mason Hebert.
You give the ball to your closer.
Yep.
You tell Mason Hebert, I need 3 first downs.
Yep.
And we walk out of here with a win. And Mason Hebert gets the first carry, and he drags defenders.
Big hit.
What looked like a loss of 4 got back for a loss of 1.
Let's see when Kaplan's going to start using those timeouts.
All 3 timeouts for both sides, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 10.
You know Erath's not going to lose them.
Somehow he got back to the original line of scrimmage there.
That just testament to how tough and physical that kid is, man.
Second and 10, 40-yard line. 3 receivers split out wide to the right, but I think it's just to get some guys out of the box here.
Yep, just trying to open up the box. And they've got 6, 7 in it right now.
Hebert gets the carry, and he's tackled for a short pickup, and Pirates doing exactly what they need to do.
Yep.
Number 26 there on the stop, Noah Thibodeau.
And we're hitting right at 4 minutes.
Correction, Dane Frick on the stop.
We're coming up. It's at 4 minutes now left in the game. Boy, is this one moving quick. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's 8:58. And
Yeah, but by the time we tear down all of the tents and all the equipment, it'll be 10:30.
yeah, you're probably right.
We've been here since 4 o'clock, setting everything up, expecting bad weather this evening. And first quarter, that's all we've seen tonight.
Another big 3rd down right here.
3rd down, and they were all over that one, Brendan. They tried to throw the quick bubble. And timeout, Pirates. Great defense that time. They finally walked up here.
Huge defensive series.
And the Pirates, they still have life.
They do.
Timeout, Pirates. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. Your timeouts tonight, 2 pots. Let's check out our sponsor. Two Pots, award-winning cooking team that loves supporting Kaplan athletics. They want to say good luck to the Kaplan Pirates tonight and the rest of the season. It's hard to believe that was only our second time out of the game, Brendan.
I know, it's
All 4 quarters and only 2 timeouts used. But when you got great coaching staffs on both sides, you know you trust your players, and they're executing game plans this evening.
100%. I 100% agree. You look at the way Erath has ran their offense.
Starts with a good snap because Kaplan's showing like they're coming here. Instead, they back off. And it's a good punt. Let's see what type of roll it takes. And it's a friendly one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So now the stage is set. 3:16 to play, 4th quarter. 14-6 is your score. Can it get any better than what we have brewing this evening?
It can't. This is what Erath is used to all year. So you know, in these type of ball games, they're not nervous. They're extremely comfortable in this situation right here.
5 of their 6 wins this year have been by 1 score for Erath.
Yes.
So they've been in this position before, but Kaplan,
And look at it, Jordy.
this is unfamiliar territory.
All 11 in the box.
11 in the box. Start off with a little mixed direction, and
Oh,
number
my
15
goodness. Oh, my
might go
goodness,
the
Jordy.
distance.
Oh, my goodness.
Baby, might have a touchdown saving tackle. And what hustle there from number 10. But Dalen Landry just flipped the field, Brendan.
Boy, did things just get interesting over here, Jordy.
Quality Sports Authority first down. And Dalen Landry, eventually he was going to bust one.
Oh.
There it was.
The reverse they've run that reverse multiple times tonight, and Erath was on it.
But they get the guys flowing one way and they run it back the other way.
It's just one person gets a half a step behind, looking where they shouldn't be looking, and it opens a hole up the size of Texas.
Here we go. We're under the 3-minute mark. We're at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Pirates, and Landry's going to get the carry again. Oh, and this time the Bobcats defense are there for a minimum game. 2:28 on the game clock. Follow the time at the bottom of your screen, folks. Timeouts remaining, Christian. And we got whistles, injury, timeout. Looks like Bork's gonna have to come off. Second down and 7 yards to go from the 21-yard line. Not an empty seat in the house. Bear gets the carry, and he runs right into a stonewall defense.
He's flexing again, Jordy. 55.
3rd down. And a long 7. What do you go to? Do you try to set up a manageable 4th down here? It's kind of too early to go play action, in my opinion.
I believe so. I don't agree with the play action call right here. I think the speed, they've been on the speed sweep. I think you just kind of got to go with your bread and butter and make it a manageable 4th down. Try to get as much as you can on the dive. But look, 5 down linemen, 4 backers. They're loading the box
They
up.
will go play action. Under pressure, rolling to his right. Looks fired, got the tight end wide open. And he falls down inside the 5. What do we know, Brendan?
My goodness.
Fine big 90, Carter Petrie. And we're at the 1:15 mark. Now, if you're Erath, when do you start taking timeouts? The game is going to come down to a two-point conversion. I got a good feeling.
Yep, I believe so as well, Jordan.
Unless Erath's defense
Can hold strong.
can get 4 straight stops. Christian, are you not entertained? First and goal. Pirates knocking on the doorsteps from the 3. There's a snap. Fullback dive. Goes in. He's in. Touchdown, Pirates. And the game will come down to a 2-point conversion.
What a game we're in for, Jordan.
Oh,
My
high
goodness.
drama. High drama, Alex.
Christian, we always get this, man. What is it about us 3? Anytime us 3 as a crew.
But what is the play call? You got to make sure. I would say you got to burn a timeout here and talk about the play call. You want to make sure you got the right play call.
I think what I would do if I was in this situation.
Unless Kaplan got all 3 timeouts.
You try to get these guys to
Nope,
jump.
they only got 2.
You try to get these guys to jump right here.
All right, here we go. 2-point conversion. I think Erath's going to burn a timeout. I think Erath's going to burn a timeout. And they will. So Coach LeBlanc, he gets a good look at this formation. He wants to talk to his defense. We'll take a timeout with him, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, 2-point conversion is on the line. Let's talk a little 2 pots at this time. Oh, you want drama? You got it on a Friday night. You got it in week 9. It's a top 10 matchup for the ages. And it will come down
Look at it, Jody.
to a battle in the trenches.
Both cheer squads going to the end zone to cheer on their teams.
Get up, ladies and gentlemen.
Stands.
No
on
one
their
is
feet.
sitting.
This is the
Take it
play of
in.
the game, Jordy.
2-point conversion. Who wants it more? There's a snap. Reverse.
Oh,
Bear.
my goodness.
He got it.
He got it.
Oh, we're tied up. We're all tied up. And Coach Loteef takes a sprint all the way to the 50-yard line. 44 seconds remaining. Tie ball game. You want drama?
We got it.
You got it. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, your touchdown sponsor tonight, Team Louisiana Baseball. Your red zone sponsor tonight, Morven Title and Notary. Your scoreboard sponsor tonight, Bayou Garage Doors. And we got a new score from Robert J. Segura. It's a tie ball game. It's 14-14.
With 44 seconds.
But with 44 seconds, Erath got all 3 timeouts.
And guess what? They've got a kicker.
Oh, my goodness. Catch your breath, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not clicked the share button yet, do so. This is
We're
an
at the
exciting inning.
1.1 thousand mark. Wake up, Enoch.
Drink your Red Bull, buddy.
Boot meets ball. You need a big return here to give your offense a chance. And look at that kick coverage there. And he almost lost the football. Very careless with it there. Lucky he didn't lose it, but here we go. Now, the stage is set. 38 seconds. 3 timeouts. Think about this, Brendan. If you're the defensive backs, no one gets behind you. You want to let them catch it in front of you and then rally to the football. Erath, you'll take what they give you. You got time to get down the field, and you got a pretty good kicker that can kick it from a long distance.
The one thing's Kaplan telling their DBs right now, Nothing gets behind you. Keep everything in front of you and just tackle. This is when fundamentals in this situation right here come into play. You've got to tackle in open space. You cannot allow these skill guys.
And they're
to
not
break a tackle.
even taking an opportunity here. They're taking a knee. And Under the Lights has not had an overtime game. Instead, they run a trickery. They faked the quarterback kneel and ran a little trickery.
And I believe we got a penalty.
So we were setting up for overtime, and Coach had a trick up his sleeve. But let me talk to you, Brendan. Under the Lights has had one overtime game in 6 years of covering high school football.
What game was that?
2020.
Mangum Kinder.
No, 2020. It was Lorville Kinder.
Excuse me.
Quarterfinals. It's been 4 years. We're 33 seconds away from potentially overtime. We've covered 100.
Wow.
We've covered 116 games in a 6-year span, and we've only had one overtime.
Wow.
And think about this. We're a long ways from that because Erath can come stun us all right here.
They can.
But I want you to think about this. If anybody watched the Wednesday night show, we actually had a segment where we had our sit-down talk show. We had a segment explaining that overtime rules, because overtime will happen these next couple of weeks with how good these games were. And here we go on a Friday night.
2 short days later.
But I'm not counting out Landry to Landry here. We may all be with our jaws on the ground here.
And look
28 seconds.
Look how far back this safety
Clock
goes.
runs.
Look
He's got
corner.
a man open on the corner route, and he finds him across the 50-yard line. And Erath not done yet. How far does the kicker need for a potential game winner?
Did you see him kicking pregame or no?
Saw him kicking a pregame, but in muddy conditions.
Yep, everything's different, especially after that rainstorm we got earlier.
QSA first down, we're on the move. 1st and 10, Bobcats from the 47-yard line. Gary Swallow.
20 seconds.
Are you sitting down, my friend? Here we go. Looks, steps up in the pocket, cannot take a sack. He's got an alley. He's going to be in field goal range. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen.
11 seconds.
You spoke too early, Brendan. You called for overtime. Where Erath said, watch this potential game-winning field goal we're fixing to line up for.
We're fixing to see how good this kicker is, Jordy. Jordy, have you ever had a walk-off game-winning field goal in 6 years?
6 years. We never had a walk-off field goal. But we might be in for it this evening.
Hey, how awesome is this, Jordy? First time in this stadium, and we could get a walk-off field goal potentially.
Landry with 11 seconds, all 3 timeouts.
Or do we get a walk-off touchdown?
Fires, got a man open, and he's upended at the 6-yard line. Timeout, Bobcats.
3 seconds left, Jordy.
Here comes the kicker. Here comes the kicker. Oh, my goodness. Who needs overtime?
The field goal unit's on the field, Jordy.
Oh, my goodness. Number 33 will come on for the game winner. Eli Felipe. Timeout, Pirates. 2 putts. Timeout sponsor. We are in the Red Zone. Red Zone is sponsored by Morvant Title and Notary. We are in the broadcast booth, sponsored by Team Louisiana Softball. Ladies and gentlemen, if we have a missed field goal here, we will head to overtime. If we got a made field goal, there's going to be a sea of blue that will party for a long time this evening. Get ready.
You're fixing to see a field of blue storm the field if they make this kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, 33 and a timeout, Pirates. We're going to have a long wait here. starts racing?
Oh, I'm shaking, Jordy. I'm
Wait,
shaking.
and
I'm
we
so
ain't got no
excited.
dog in the fight here. We're
no.
neutral parties. We just love great high school football.
Yes, this right here, this is during high school football season, this is what we live for, seeing moments and games like this. We don't want the blowouts. I want
two teams that left it all on the field tonight.
Two ball clubs
Felipe
that played great ball.
with one of the biggest kicks of his career. Here we go. Waiting on the kick for the win. Snap, hole kick is up, and it is good! Oh, my goodness!
My goodness!
Walk-off field goal! And the Bobcats have won it here at home. Final score, Felipe
My goodness, Jordy!
for the win. Final score, Erath 17, Pirates 14. Wow!
What a finish, Jordy!
What a finish!
What a finish!
Are you not entertained? What did we just witness? It was led by Landry.
Goodness.
Landry gave his team a shot to get down the field.
The first time on a big corner route, they got him to midfield. Then he does it himself, gets his team down to the 15. Then just plays smart, takes what the defense gives him, gets the ball to inside the 10-yard line, and let the kicker do it all, but let the kicker finish it off. Man, what a finish.
Unbelievable. And what a night for high school football. This is two top 10 teams showing you what this great game of high school football means.
Yep. And all the credit. I'm excited for Erath. They found a way to win again.
Another one-score game.
Another one-score game. But credit to this Kaplan football team. Credit to Coach Lotif. Erath had momentum the whole entire first half, and you silenced this stadium for basically the entire second half. Made a comeback, and you're one play away. And this kind of environment from taking it to overtime.
Boys, that was something.
My goodness, Jordy, what a finish.
You know the tricky part now.
Player of the game honors.
Trying to figure out a play of the game.
Jordy, you want to know who has my vote?
We're going to check out some things. We're going to digest what we just seen.
Gary, one of Gary's favorite things.
The alma mater played after the game. You hate to see someone lose in this situation, but what a game it was.
Yes.
First time here, and it definitely won't be the last.
No. I would not mind coming back here again for a playoff game.
And we could potentially see this one again in the playoffs.
Oh, yes, we could.
You got some stats for us, Alex? The floor is yours, my friend.
Erath finished this game with 263 passing yards, 133 rushing yards, with 21 first downs. Turn it to Kaplan. Kaplan has 157 rushing yards, 93 passing yards, and 11 first downs. If that doesn't tell you how good the Erath defense played tonight, I don't know what will.
Christian, you got any words? Christian got some words.
Man, what a ball game, huh?
Man, wow. Words, that never happened.
Hey, I must be the golden ticket, huh?
All you see, yeah, you're loud, my friend.
I must be the golden ticket, huh? Wow.
All you see is great ones.
All I see is great. Man, what a walk-off, huh?
Anytime we're together,
Anytime we're together, this three right here. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. I can't wait to come back. cannot wait.
We'll step away and talk about player of the game honors, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is time that we're going to announce player of the game honors tonight. A long, and I mean long, discussion this evening. If I told you for the very first time we've seen a walk-off field goal this evening in 6 years, you'd have called me crazy, right?
I would have.
Here's the next thing. If I told you for the very first time in Under the Lights history, a kicker just won Player of the Game honors. Player of the Game honors tonight with a walk-off field goal and 2 for 2 on extra points, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give it to Eli Felipe. Walk-off field goal. Brendan Laughlin, your thoughts?
Man, we said it earlier at the beginning of the ball game. Special teams matters. It was between Felipe and it was
and the quarterback.
Between the quarterback, because Alex made a good point. The quarterback got him there 263, but when the game came down to the line in your home stadium, you have enough trust in your kicker to win you this ball game and almost secure a top 4 seed and hosting in the second.
You're gonna have a first round bye.
You're gonna have a bye, so you're gonna be hosting in the second and possibly even the quarters if you're high enough. Man, what a moment for that young man. I'm not affiliated with Erath in any way. I'm proud of him, excited for him. Just a
Kaplan,
moment.
keep your heads up.
A moment that kid will never forget. That's something he's always going to remember, even after high school. Something he'll tell his kids years from now.
We'll get down there. We're going to talk to the player of the game. We're going to talk to the Victoria's head football coach. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you when we get to the field. You got this? Or you got this? You coming downstairs?
Huh? No, I'll stay.
I guess I gotta go back upstairs. Be right back. I got no audio. I'll be right back. We good? Y'all can hear me upstairs? Say something, Brendan. Turn your mute off. Brendan, you can hear me?
Me? Can you hear me?
Yep, got you. Alex. All right, let's see if we can find a couple guys here. What up, baby? You guys can hear me?
Yep, you're good, Jordy.
Okay. Lord, have mercy. You guys got me?
Go ahead, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, walk-off field goal. We're queued up upstairs, my friend. Still live on Facebook. Walk-off field goal tonight. Never in UTL history have we gave player of the game honors to a kicker, but tonight we're going to give it to you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Walk-off field goal. Where's the heart rate right now?
Oh, 130.
Have you ever experienced a moment like that before?
No, sir. Well, I have. I think it was against the Quincy, but not as good as this one. This one, we needed this win. We needed this win because it's going to get us the district championship.
Yes, sir. And talk to me about your offense, even giving you an opportunity to get down the field there and have the opportunity. That group there, that's a sensational group, isn't it?
Yes, sir. They believed in me. I believe in myself, kind of. All the players, all the fans, everybody believes in me. And I had faith. I had faith in it.
What was going through your mind? Back-to-back timeouts, and it was just a little icing there, but I'm sure you're built for that moment.
Oh, yes, sir. I believe it was the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter when Kaplan scored a touchdown, I knew I had to get ready. My mindset, my physicality, everything. So when they had called field goal, oh, man, my heart was beating. I was out of breath. Oh, I couldn't really think. My mind was blank. And then when I went on that field, oh, yeah.
A couple hundred kicks later at practice.
Oh, yes, sir.
And this is what you see in movies. This is what you dream of for an opportunity like this, a moment that you will remember for the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
A feeling that I'm sure that you'll be talking about for years to come.
Oh, yes, sir. This is a great moment. And I want to thank all the players and all the people in the stands for never giving up on me. Even the coaches as well, never giving up on me, always believing in me. And I just want to thank them.
Talk to me about tonight's effort. This was a great ball game. Two good ball clubs going at it for 4 quarters. An outstanding atmosphere, and you're going to see postseason football right back here at Erath.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready for the future. I'm going to just keep practicing. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations tonight. Player of the game honors. Outstanding. And we're going to be showing that clip for a very long time.
Yes,
Enjoy it.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
You have a good night.
We're going to get a picture of you with your plaque.
Yes, sir.
Let me do that at this time.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Jordy quarterback's right there if you want to interview him.
That's quarterback at this time. I got the quarterback here at this time. Where's the heart rate right now, my man?
Oh, it's gone down, but it's still up there for sure.
What a win and what a night for your ball club. To even have an opportunity right there to lead your team down the field. A moment like that I'm sure you guys have scripted up for a lot of practices throughout the year. And just to see it coming into fruition, the big corner route right here, the big time run that you had. You guys set yourself up for a game winner. Talk to me about that last drive.
I'm still, we practiced that all week, and I think we didn't bring out very much in the game, and I'm proud that we executed to the highest level we could.
Hey, great environment tonight. Two good ball clubs going at it for 4 quarters, and it came down to who had the ball last. And tonight, it was the Erath Bobcats, and the Bobcats get a win. Talk to me about where does this one rank all-time games in your opinion?
Oh, this has to be a one. Just atmosphere-wise, I know the boys across the ball, but that's what makes it fun.
Absolutely. And talk to me about your offensive line tonight. Those guys battled hard for 4 quarters. Every yard was earned tonight.
They give a whole 100%. They all play both ways. Can't take that from them.
The defensive side of the ball, my man, they played sensational football for 4 quarters, and I'm sure you see it week in and week out going against those guys in practice.
Yes, sir. Hey, all night, the boys are give them a good spot to they get a good stop. They got our back and we got theirs. So,
watching that last moment there on the sideline, seeing the game winner right there, I'm sure it was something that you see in movies.
It definitely is, but we have trust in we trust our kicker, and he's the man to do it.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Hey, job's not done yet. You got 1 more week to go, and then we'll see postseason football over here at Erath, correct?
Sure.
Congratulations. It was an honor to call your game tonight, and you're a hell of a quarterback, my man.
Sure.
Enjoy it. Can't wait to see you again in the playoffs. We'll talk to the head football coach at this time.
Hey, Jordan, I'm getting a lot of background noise. Go to the 50 if you can.
Ready to go? Yeah. Sitting here with victorious head football coach. Coach, first off, an honor to meet you for the very first time, and thank you for the opportunity. This is something that we're going to be talking about for a long time, my friend.
Thanks for coming, man. Nice meeting you, and I appreciate y'all coming, man. It's hard to put in the words right now. That was an emotional game for a lot of people, and I'm just glad we ended up on the good side of it.
Coach, I won't keep you too long, but I do want to ask you about this environment, this game. It came down to a game winner. You ever seen something like this tonight?
It's been a while here. I think the past few weeks we've had some closes, and I think we talked about that, about our schedule and the people that we played. Eli actually hit a game winner at the Quincy earlier this year.
Wow.
Kind of same situation. I think it was 45 seconds left in the game, and he was able to finish it. I told the kids, man, we trust y'all. We practice these situations, and we went down there with 44 seconds left and put him in a position to win, and he did the job. So, man, I'm proud of those guys.
Coach, this game was going to come down into the trenches. This game was going to be physical for 4 quarters, and how proud of your group for matching the physicality and pretty much going not backing down in the trenches.
It was it definitely started with some early motivation working on it. Parish rivalry. It's been a great rivalry the past few years, and the kids just wanted to play.
Yeah.
We went a week without playing last week, and we showed up for practice, and they were fired up. And I thought the 4 days that we had, Monday through Thursday of practice, was some physical practices. We kind of implemented some things. We moved some guys on our scout team to say, hey, look, I need you to give these guys this look, because Kaplan's going to be hitting right in the mouth. On Friday night, and I thought those 4 practices were great. The kids got out there and they executed. I thought they matched their physicality for the most part of the night. I think they bundled as much tonight as they did all year. So, I gotta give props to those defense coaches and defense players out there because they did their job 100% all night.
Coach, final question for you.
Yeah.
Right there at the end, your offense got a shot. And after the trick plays, what was the decision there? Did you say, let's go for it? Right there?
Oh, yeah.
It was, let's catch them by surprise, then go for it?
Oh, yeah. We were trying to get some cheap, easy yards right there on first down, looking at just giving them a look like we were going to nearly go into OT and then, try to steal some yards.
Yeah.
It didn't work. Obviously, we got Tiger Bond on line, but the kids know whenever we go to 2-minute mode, we looking to drive the ball and score.
So let's talk about that drive. The quarterback, insane game tonight.
Yeah.
Played extremely well, but I want to ask you about the drive.
Okay.
Get down the field. Started off with a corner out here. He had a big time run, and it was a storybook inning.
Yeah.
That drive, I want to hear your thoughts on that drive.
We had been talking about the corner routes all night. And it's crazy. It was the first time we actually ran all night. Simple smash concept, but going to it, we were trying to burn some time in the first half. They were giving second half, and they were giving some different looks, protection wise, that we weren't able to pick up. But I knew we wanted to go to it. So the corner route was open. Obviously, the quarterback made a great throw. The cornerback was fine, and underneath it, you put him on the sidelines away from the safety, away from the corner. Apex did he made a good job catching it. Next play was the quarterback draw. It's an RPO read. It's an RPO draw. And whenever the running back got picked up, he took off and get it. The best, probably of all his plays that happened tonight, best decision was him not getting vertical to burn more clock. I mean, he went straight out of bounds after his first cut. He got out of bounds. We were able to reset the 40-second clock and not have to burn a timeout to get down there. And then I don't remember if we had another play in between or not.
Yeah, a quick little hitch route.
Oh, yeah, we ran a little out route down there. I'm pretty sure it was the talent. He was everything we needed him to be tonight.
Absolutely.
And they were moving corners around. They were trying to push an alley defender out to him. And I think the night he had, they had to try to do a lot of things to him. And, quarterback and him have a good relationship. They're both juniors, and they finished the game with those two guys and put us on the heat to finish the game. And our O-line, we called a timeout. They called a timeout, and then we talked in the huddle about like you like defending on, and I didn't even have to tell the O-line. They came up to me and said, "Coach, like you like defending on," and that's what you want to hear from the kids. And when it comes down to the last play of the game, they matched their intensity. They did everything that we talked about, and they kicked around there and finished it with technique. So.
Absolutely, Coach. Congratulations on the win tonight. Thank you for the opportunity. Postseason football around these parts will be a lot of excitement. So hopefully we'll be back real soon.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the environment, man. So
absolutely,
it was a good atmosphere tonight. Huge Kaplan fans were all over the place. So it was good to see y'all, man. I appreciate
Great to meet you. Enjoy it. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
Sending to you guys back upstairs at this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was post-game interviews between Jordan Taylor and the head coach from Erath High School, along with the quarterback, Jack Landry, and our player of the game, Eli Felipe, the senior, with a big walk-off kick. Final score, 17-14, Erath over Kaplan. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank each and every one of y'all for joining in and giving us the opportunity to bring high school football across the state of Louisiana to everybody. That's going to do it for tonight. God bless y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Have a safe trip home. Kaplan Pirates. Good night, everybody.